Alright guys, alright. I'm sure a lot of you went online yesterday, or maybe even the day before, and you guys saw the stock market had a massive crash, one of the biggest crashes it's had in recent times. On Thursday, it had its first day of the crash. On Friday, people decided they wanted to get in on more stocks, and then it crashed even more. Okay, so people in the market, especially in traditional markets, in crypto, they've been trying to prematurely buy the dump and expect reversals, right? Because we've had a lot of bullish price over the past year. And what happened? They continued lower, got wrecked even more. It's only 10% to us, but in the stock market, traditional finance, 10% is a massive, monstrous move, guys. That is a lot of work completely erased from the stock market. And now, what is the narrative, guys? There's a brand new narrative, and that is now that Bitcoin has decoupled from the stock market. And this video, again, I'm not trying to be bearish or anything, but this video is to say to all of you guys, we need to just let it happen. Okay, we need to let it happen. Now, I know majority of you guys wouldn't have been the ones posting saying Bitcoin's decoupling, but you would have seen it. You'd probably easily be influenced by these tweets. And as we spoke about pretty much the entire bull market, guys, when we've been documenting these videos, we said sometimes Bitcoin can lag the stock market. Okay, so it hadn't even been 24 hours and people had started to say, Bitcoin, oh my god, I can't believe it, everything's melting down, we're basically flat, relative strength against everything else, this is amazing, and plus rate cuts, blah 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 blah. Guys, we need to just let it happen, okay? Because I'm not getting ahead of myself until I see how Bitcoin closes next week. We still got a few more weekly candles to close before we're out of the mud completely, okay? So this is like a warning video to say you may go on X and see the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P crashing, Bitcoin up 2%. It does not mean that we've decoupled, guys, okay? Unfortunately, not yet anyway. And this is just an example of what I was speaking to you about in the beginning. Don't blindly assume that buying extreme fear will pay off, because we saw this Wall Street panic, stock market crashes. Yes, this is in 1929, so you guys know what happened around that time, but then continued downside after that. I still have my eyes on the price for Bitcoin at 79k. Will we get it next week? Will we not? I hope we don't get it, to be honest, guys. And I hope that we do continue our uptrend. But we continue to look at the liquidation heat map, and funnily enough, there's a lot of liquidations between 81 and around 79k, right? That's why I'm going to keep battering this to you every video to say, let's all expect 79k. Because being that it is the technical breakdown level, right? Maybe it just takes a few more days, okay? When is it going to reach the apex? Probably by next week, Friday. We're going to be at this trend line here, and we're going to find out whether or not we are going to break out or we are going to have another rejection. It's just going to take 6 days, 7 days, 8 days. And it's only 3.9%, guys, but it's still going to feel like the end of the world, okay? Because the fact that this little green candle here of like 1.5% was making everyone super bullish and the bull runs back on, you know, a 3% candle to the downside is going to do the complete opposite. Everyone's highly emotional right now, and they want any excuse to explain any move and to explain the fact that we're not going to get a bear market, guys. But still trying to find our way down to the technical breakdown target of 79k. Now, ETH still has its way down to go. And I do think that we're on our way down to 1775, whether that's today, whether that's tomorrow. Technical breakdown of the rising wedge is going to be down here, guys, okay? So you can see that Bitcoin has started to make its way down. ETH, sometimes these things take a little bit longer to make their way down. And if Bitcoin does decide that it does want to start off the week pretty red, if the stock market opens red and then it really does crash everything else down, then boom, you know, we are going to be getting those lower price targets and we're going to be underneath 1800. And then the total 3 still doing its thing, still at the apex of the breakout. So we haven't really done anything yet, guys. Okay, so still trying to find our bottoming out zone. Maybe we do print a higher low. Okay, maybe this is the actual low on the total 3. We print a higher low, and then we can have some sort of breakout retest and go. But for now, I just wanted to say to all of you guys, this is like a really quick video to say, let's take a chill pill. Let's see how the weekend does go. I'll make some more altcoin videos for all of you guys. Let me know in the comment section what altcoin videos you do want me to cover. If you want to be trading any of these moves, I've got a link in the comment section. You guys are getting 20% deposit bonuses on BitUnix. Shout out BitUnix. Go and check them out. If you made it this far, click that subscribe button as well. Leave me a comment. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Peace.